Hi dear students, I sincerely welcome you all to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain the chemical equation chapter. It is the first chapter in CBSE 10th standard as well as state boards. So everything around us changes with the time. The changes may be physical changes and chemical changes. The physical changes are involved only changes in the physical states. Chemical changes involved in the physical state as well as new compound is formed during the chemical changes. So first of all, we have to know what is made by chemical. So chemical, it is a substances which involved or formed in a chemical reaction. The substances which involved or formed in a chemical reaction is called as a chemical. So it may be involved in a chemical reaction or formed in a chemical reaction. The substances which involved in a chemical reaction or the substances which present at the starting in a chemical reaction is called as a reactant. The reactants present at the left hand side in a chemical equation. The substances formed in a chemical reaction is called as a product. The product present at the right hand side of the chemical reaction. For example, when A react with the B and forms C and D, the left hand side A and B are present, so this is called as a reactants. The right hand side C comma D are the products, so it is called as a product. The reactants and products are separated by the arrow. Next, chemical reaction. So what is meant by chemical reaction? The conversion of reactants into product is called as chemical reaction. The conversion of reactants into products. So generally the chemical equation is represented by writing the reactant at the left hand side and product at the right hand side. The reaction, the conversion of reactants into product is called as chemical reaction. The reactants and products are separated by the arrow. The reactant and product is separated by the arrow. This arrow has two parts. One is head, always indicate the formation of the product side. The tail parts indicate the reactant side. Example, A plus B gives rise to C plus D. This head side indicate the C and D side. So these are called as a product. And A comma B are the reactant. Next, what is meant by chemical equation? So it is a symbolic representation of chemical reaction is called as a chemical equation. We can write the equation in word form. Carbon plus oxygen gives rise carbon dioxide. It is a word equation. If you represent the chemical reaction with the help of these symbols, it is called as a chemical equation. So carbon is represented as a C and oxygen is represented as a O2. When carbon react with the oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide. So what is chemical equation? The symbolic representation of chemical reaction is called as a chemical equation. Next, what are the symbols used in a chemical equation? So these symbols are important, which gives the more information to us. Solids are represented as S. Liquid as represented as L. Aqueous is represented as AQ. Gas is represented as G. Evaluation of gas is represented as upward arrow. The formation of precipitate is represented as downward arrow. These symbols we can write inside the bracket. Example, when the carbon react with the oxygen, it forms carbon dioxide. So carbon, it is a solid. S means solid. O2 means gas, and formation of carbon dioxide, it is also gas. The elevation of or evaluation of carbon dioxide takes place, so means it is represented as upward arrow. I hope it is clear to all. Thanks for watching my video.